Hey everyone, I'm doing a video again. This is in regards to Native Title Act and Native Title itself. Our challenge is not against each other, but it's against the Act itself and the land councils. So I want to show you some things here because I've had so many complaints and people asking for help, so I thought I'd do something to help everybody understand exactly where we stand and what the Act actually means. Now, as you see here, I've written as a wet man's dream. Native Title Act 1993. Now, this was after Mabo, okay? And the Act itself, the word is pretend, enforced by actors, and that equals felony. Okay, so they're acting in false pretenses that this act is actually in fact law, but it isn't. It's a bill. It's a floating bill. It's never been assented because we haven't had a governor since 1973. The last one was Sir John Kerr. That's why it's a floating bill, because every time it's taken to court and it's defeated, it's amended when it's defeated. Okay, so that's what's happened here. Every time the act is taken into scrutiny and defeated, they amend it straight away. Now remember, there's no governor that has assented this act, so this act is actually a floating bill. Every director on the land councils commit treason against the people. So we need to understand that. They are in fact going to jail. We just got to prove it. Native title rights actually substituted land rights to native title. Okay? So that's what native title's done. It's taken away the land rights. It's always been land rights. Nothing's changed. And substitute to native title. In native title, that's where the trickery began. And trickery in words are spells. The English language is spells. Okay? I've shared the PVC Regulations Act 1993, pretend by actors. Okay? And these are the key words. Act is pretend. Means the Native Title Act 1993. It's not land rights, it's native title. But we hold allodial title to land in Australia as original people. Okay, native title decision means a decision. Now take a note of this. These two dots here, full colon, it states a fact. A, to surrender native title rights and interest in relation to land or waters. It's pretty straightforward. That is their job. Every land council is their job to help the government. We surrender our land to them. That's the job. We surrender our land. They entice us. They con us into surrendering our land. That's our land and our waters. So everything, all our resources are gone, because that's their job, to make sure we lose all our resources. And again, a full colon here again. Full colon, or, and states another fact, B, to do or agree to any other act that would affect the native title rights or interests. Now, the key word here is affect, and these two here, to do or agree to. That's what they want to do. They will do anything to make us give our land to them or agree to it. That's why they speak to the old people, and the old people don't really understand what's going on. Now, affect, the word itself is to influence. Okay? It's to influence everybody. It's to influence us of our rights, of losing our rights. Affect also means upset or trouble. Okay? So that's what they do. They make sure, they influence to give our land rights away. Now, Effect is a different word. It's a positive action. It's result-based and an outcome. That's what it is. Effect. It actually gives us the authority when we make an effective claim. Effect, in their case, is they influence us to actually give our land away. Now, all PBCs, I've mentioned this before, in regards to ICNs and ABNs. All PBCs and land councils have an ICN. ICN is Indigenous Corporation Number, or ABN, Australian Business Number, meaning they are private companies. They're a private company. It's pretty straightforward. But we have to tackle this act itself. It's not valid. It's not a valid act because it's a floating bill. Okay? This act itself is a floating bill. And we the people, we hold the power. Okay? It's a floating bill and it's never been assented. I've searched and I can't find it. And there's no governor, I know for a fact, the last governor was John Kerr. So that's it. It's a pretty short video, but I hope that explains a lot. And remember, it's about looking at keywords. Surrender. That's what their job is, to surrender. To ensure that we surrender our land rights away. Our land and sea. That's their only job. That's why they get paid big money. And all the directors are all family. They get our own people in there and they use them to work against us, to give our land rights away. And remember, effect is influence. These are key words in that statement, in their regulations, is influence. Effect is influence, upset or trouble. Alright guys, I thought I'd do this. I'll take a photo of this and post it for you. God bless.